What's up guys, welcome to today's trade recap from Spain. Today I'm going to talk about a trade that I took last month, about a Bitcoin trade. So no NQ trade today. Today I'm going to show you a crypto trade of mine that I didn't give publicly or anything, but it's a solid trade that I use all the time. So let's talk about this trade. We will go into replay mode, as you can see right here, and I show you my basic triggers and everything that I looked at. So on the 4 hour, as you can see, we were bullish, very bullish. On the 1 hour, we also holding bullish structure, as you can see, still very bullish structure to the upside. On this trade, it was a lower time frame trade, so I went on the M15 and analyzed market structure with my correct 2 candle rule as always. So we have legs right here, and as you can see, those are valid legs to the upside. 2 candles right here, 2 candles right here, 2 candles right here. So 2 consecutive candles to the upside or to the downside. So it's a valid leg. And then what I looked at next was some liquidity points. So this is the 100 EMA, and we had this leg to the downside. And then when price was around in this area, we are close to the EMAs, and structurally on the 1 hour, on the 4 hour, we are still bullish. So I just waited. In this area, we have here this little order block, put it to the side, and then you can see we traced into it once, took that low out again, but we never shifted structure in a valid break of structure. So this would have been the high to break, but we never broke it after taking out this wick. So no break of structure, no trade. And then I waited a little further. We took that low out again, so 3 taps into this order block, which is always a very good sign for a trade. And now we have the trend reversal right here. We have a valid market structure shift to the upside. We have this leg to the downside, 2 candles to the upside, 2 candles to the downside. So this is one leg for me, and this was the high to break after this 3 taps into the order block. 1, 2, and 3. And now we shifted structure valid with the valid 2 candle rule as always. And after that, it was 7 a.m. I think I woke up at that time, but I wasn't at the charts actively, and I just market entered around 9 a.m. with the stops at the last tap. So the 3 taps, the 3rd tap is the lowest, and the stop was just at that low. This was the invalidation for the trade. There is some probability that this trade will get stopped out, of course. As always, you guys know we can't win every trade, but once we shifted structure, I market entered, stop was at the 3rd tap, so the lowest low, and I just targeted basic liquidity. As market was so bullish, I was like, okay, if we take this high, I will set the trade break even. And as you can see, we tagged it pretty quick. I set the trade break even. Luckily, my trade held. I didn't get stopped out break even. And I just targeted around 2R for this trade because it was on a funded account. And on a funded account, I always try to aim for a RR that gives me a nice payout. And since it was the first trade on the account, I just targeted 2R, risked 1%, and the profit was 2% on the account. And once we got to this liquidity point, I set the trade break even. We never got stopped out break even, and we kept on being bullish during the night. And in the morning at 5:30 a.m., my trade hit the full TP with the 2R, and after that I just waited for the account to get my payout, and I traded my other account. So I don't give back any profits, any money to the markets. I am patiently waiting for my payout once I reach 2 to 3%. So just to recap it quick, guys, this is a really simple trade. We had this little choppy price action. I just marked out this order block. We tapped into it 1 time, we tapped into it 2 times, but didn't shift structure validly. And then we had the 3rd tap, and after the 3rd tap, we shifted structure validly with the 2 candle rule. It was a proper high probability break of structure. I market entered at 9 a.m. in the morning, stops at the 3rd tap low, and I just targeted 2R to get a nice payout. And that's all there is to it. Now, if you wanna quantify this, so we always say you need to collect data on your trading system. You need to quantify your trading system. You have your objective triggers. Let's say you have this order block right here, and it's always an order block. It should be always those 3 taps. And then the valid market structure shift should be also always the same. Once you have those things, you start looking for trades that are always exactly the same. You start collecting data, collect 100 trades, 200 trades, and once you have your price action, or once you have your trades quantified, you know how many trades you can lose, how many trades you can win, and this way you will be way more confident. And that's what we teach in Tribe Capital. So all links that you need are down below in the description. If you want to join, we have a 14-day trial for $1. You can try it out. I hope I see you there, guys, and I hope you learned something from this little video, and thank you for watching. Peace out.